Match 12. Balochistan versus Central Punjab. Balochistan won the toss and elected to bat. Interesting decision that because the evening game there's a due factor which has to be looked into. Anyway, Balochistan back their batting to put runs on the board. Shining yellow. It's about to begin the 12th game of this tournament. Games come thick and fast, double headers every day. Balochistan versus Central Punjab. Both have had their problems, but the top order Central Punjab have come. And Akmal, who's destructive, Abdullah Shafiq has already got 100. But first of all, it'll be Imam al-Haq and Awais there. Will be walking in as Haris Sohail, their captain, won the toss and elected to bat. Sikandar, atmosphere does. Who are you backing tonight?
I'd like to see Central Punjab step up the race of the semi-finals, race for the semi-finals rather. They are second last in the table at the moment and need to catch up on the other teams. Balochistan is sitting pretty at number 3 after KP's victory in the afternoon. Imam is doing well, got a good 94 the other night. And that's what... And then with him is his partner, who's also had a good start, but not really carried 20s and then those into big ones. He's been dismissed in the power play. So these two can get them off to a start, and then they have the remaining guys who are looking good. That's why they've been getting results in their favor. 2 games out of 3, that's what they won. And then to Central Punjab and their performance up till now, they've
that's perfect.
Not really been the 100% in terms of their batting. Bowling also has been nothing to talk about, apart from a bowler or two who've shown good stuff in various games, but they've really got to step up. Relying a lot on Kamran Akmal's start. It's not going to work every time. But they surely do have a lot of batting, Central Punjab.
Right arm, round the wicket.
And pretty sure they'll be happy that they've been asked to bowl first, because due factor, as you said, will play or might play a role. Here we go.
Qasim Akram with the new ball. And the problem for Central Punjab has nobody has stepped up taking wickets in that regard. Ball just drifting inside area onto the pad. Kamran Akmal thought it was pad first. Only Sohaib Ullah getting 3 wickets in the first match. Again, with that new ball, the ball angled back in, so it's important to make sure that he stays within those stumps. And as usual, somebody's walking in front of the side screen. It's inevitable that happens. You can be sure of any cricket game that will happen, be it with crowd or without crowd. It's a good start. Ball just starting back in. Qasim Akram will just do this around the wicket. The ball just keep coming back into the left-hander. Cramp the batsman from room. That's the plan, and it's worked well in the first 3 deliveries.
Imam was off to a slow start in the previous game as well, but he caught up later on. And fair enough, if you can cover up that run and ball race later on, then it's good, as long as you don't cost much to your team. These two have had issues with running between the wickets. Also, just in terms of calling each other. Hopefully they can get that fixed. Specs in blue color. How many do you remember in world cricket who wear these in place of contacts? Let's see if you can name 3.
Well, I want the color that he has, those glasses, but first over done, it's 3 without loss. Well lit. Multan and Multan Stadium.
Looks like a spaceship.
Well, it is a sci-fi series, so spaceship is apt.
A couple of aliens in black jerseys.
5, not just a couple, but Sohaibullah has had a decent tournament. He got all 3 wickets in the first match. He's bowled well, been impressed by his pace and bounce. So he's got the new ball and be looking to shape the ball away from Imam.
Coming back to Imam's specs, if you can just see the color he's been there is sky blue, electric blue. With your age, you can carry it off.
I don't think I can pull it off. I think I've got the perfect look with just normal everything, nothing flashy. Not got the personality to pull anything like that off. But in this production or in this combox, I can think of a few guys who could pull it off if they're courageous enough.
How many can you think of who don't really prefer contacts? Prefer wearing these? Back in the day, Zair Abbas, Daniel Vettori. I've just been told Jack Leach.
Kumble. Clive Lloyd. Nothing really with the pitch, doesn't change much, and it doesn't offer much to the bowler. It's got nice carry, pace and bounce. I think in the evening it skips on to the bat even better. We've seen this so often in this tournament that the first couple of overs is a quiet start and then it builds up from there. Right now, I think for Central Punjab to really drive this initiative of bowling tightly in this first 10 deliveries is the wicket. And you feel that to top off this start, breaking the opening partnership would go a long way in restricting them later.
Just overheard the conversation the other day when Balochistan was playing. You mentioned that Bismillah Khan was calling Awais Ya Chachu. What is that term? I'm sure that's not the actual relation, but what does that refer to?
He's just being polite. No, it's a term you would use respectfully. Chachu. There's a lot of chachus going around in cricket. But if he wanted to be rude, he'd go Taya. Anyway, 2 overs gone. It's 4 without loss. I think next the drone should come down slightly and challenge the batsman to hit it. It just goes too high. It's never going to get there. The ball's never going to get there. Maybe just come down a little.
Or maybe enhance a few things, get the spider cam next time around. Oh, he's missed it. He's just dived all over it. Has the first boundary of match 12.
The teams that are struggling in this tournament are teams that are not doing too well. It's being correlated with them as a fielding unit. And this effort in the field, well, should have been stopped. And he's gifted away a boundary. So it has been a problem for teams which hadn't fielded well, that they've ended up losing the games. Sometimes it does get overlooked, but especially in T20, those small mistakes running between the wickets, being able to stop singles, being able to stop boundaries, it does add a lot. T20 cricket is very fickle that way, but if you're able to perform at a constant in the field, it does help a lot. Short and wide, cut away, boundary for West there.
Yeah, if you remember, Bazit, not very long ago, this is how he played Asad Shafiq. He uses his wrist, gets onto the back foot, and placement is good. Very quick hands, hits it hard. Earned him 3 boundaries back then, and here once again, there's width available as well. Two boundaries already in the over, and a single 9 of the first 4. We haven't really seen sides getting into any real urgency in the power play. They take their time and then accelerate. Some good bowling as well here from Qasim. That was a good ball. Should be the end of the over. Yes, 3 gone, 13 for none.
Sedate start to the innings, but a couple of boundaries in that last over. And we've seen this throughout this tournament, that the scoring rate picks up after the first couple of overs. 9 off that last over. Good short ball, good pace on that.
So any impressive performances that you highlight, you say that, yeah, this was good, apart from the usual suspects who are already featured on the highest level? Any youngsters that you feel are good, whether batsman or bowler?
Well, he's playing today. Got 100 in that first game, Abdullah Shafiq. Tries to hit over the top, just falls in the gap, just a single. Yeah, Abdullah Shafiq scored that 100. The impressive thing about that 100 was that at no stage he actually looked to force the place. They were all classy shots, and it didn't look as if he was trying to muscle the ball or try to drag the ball leg side. He played a real quality innings. Obviously, you could say Hafiz is the man in form, and Hafiz, whenever he bats, he bats like a dream because he scores so beautifully. And the other one, you'd say Shaheen Shah Afridi, the way that he's bowling. But if you want me to talk about somebody who's just trying to make his name, I think that Abdullah Shafiq innings really stood out.
Your head coach is sitting alone, taking those notes down. Faisal Iqbal has done well with this side. Abdullah Shafiq, for sure, yes, the way he scored that 100 was very impressive in terms of shot making and overall temperament, how he went about with that innings. So against Zimbabwe, you'd say that he could be one of the individuals who might be considered. Anyone else? Zishan Malik maybe, or Haider Ali's already been featured. But bowlers, anyone? I don't see any new bowlers.
The problem is that Pakistan are playing with bowlers who are new. Anyway, you play test matches with a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old. So you want even more youngsters. You want 13-year-olds in the T20 side.
No, I said youngsters, not younger than the ones who are already there. But I think Shaheen Shah Afridi has had a bit of an experience. He's been around for a while. Yes, Naseem Shah, Musa, they're fairly new. Four overs bowled, 18 for now.
मुल्तान का ये खूबसूरत शहर है। शाम के वक्त रोशनियां इसकी खूबसूरती दोबाला कर देती हैं। क्रीज से बाहर निकल आए थे, अच्छी बॉलिंग का मुजाहरा, लेंथ में रद्दोबदल किया कासिम ने।
बहुत ज़बरदस्त बॉलिंग दोनों बॉलर्स की जानिब से, कासिम अकरम और सुहेब की जानिब से। दोनों ने बहुत ही बांध के रखा हुआ है दोनों बैट्समैनों को, और इसको कहेंगे बहुत धीमा स्टार्ट कहेंगे बलोचिस्तान की तरफ से।
इस बार भी दबाव में लिया, वहाँ पर उस्मान कादिर थे जो कि ये रन रोकने में नाकाम रहे। जी हाँ, कोई विकेट नहीं गिरी थी, लेकिन रन्स भी सिर्फ 19 ही दिए हैं। और एक मसला रहा है सेंट्रल पंजाब के लिए कि इनके बॉलर्स अप फ्रंट विकेटें नहीं ले सके, ख़ासतौर पर इनके जो फास्ट बॉलर्स हैं पूरे टूर्नामेंट में। उठता हुआ शॉट खेला और 4 रन्स मिल जाएंगे अभी भी, क्योंकि पावर प्ले ऑन है और अब्दुल्ला शफीक समेत तमाम फील्डर ऑफ साइड में दायरे के अंदर थे। थोड़ी सी विड्थ ऑफर की थी कासिम ने।
बाहर बॉल किया, पहले बहुत क्लोज टू द स्टंप्स बॉल कर रहे थे। इस दफ़ा रूम मिला अवैसिया को और उन्होंने कवर के ऊपर से खेलने की कोशिश की, लेकिन आउटर एज लिया और गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर चली गई। और आउटफील्ड इतना तेज़ है कि एज भी लगता है तो गेंद ट्रैवल कर जाता है बाउंड्री की तरफ।
एक और उड़ता हुआ स्ट्रोक और इस मरतबा गेंद बाउंड्री के बाहर। चौका छक्का, अवैसिया अब पर तोलने लगे हैं बड़े स्कोर की तरफ। जब पिछली बार ये दोनों टीमें आमने सामने आई थी तो ये मैन ऑफ द मैच हुए थे। ओवैस, उन्होंने 56 रन की इनिंग्स खेली थी सेंट्रल पंजाब के खिलाफ फैसलाबाद में।
शानदार स्ट्रोक इनसाइड आउट और बहुत अच्छा शेप रखा अपना, टाइम किया बॉल को।
मिस फील्डिंग भी बहुत बड़ा दर्द सर है पंजाब के कप्तान के लिए। सिंध की तरह इनके फील्डर्स जो हैं वो बॉलर की मदद नहीं कर रहे। ये पशेमानी है इस वक्त नौजवान कासिम अकरम के चेहरे पर भी।
बिल्कुल, इससे पहले भी एक बॉल आया था जिसको 1 रन या रन आउट कर सकते थे पहले बॉल के ओवर में, पहला बॉल जो था, और इसके बाद ये एक और मिस फील्ड। तो फील्डिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, हमने पिछले मैच में भी देखा कितना कॉस्ट किया फील्डिंग ने।
इस 1 रन के साथ ये ओवर मुकम्मल हुआ जिसमें 13 रन बने। 5 के बाद 31 पर कोई खिलाड़ी आउट नहीं।
एहसान आदिल आए हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए। क्योंकि सुहेब इस वक्त बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे थे, लेकिन क्योंकि T20 क्रिकेट है, जल्दी से जल्दी चेंज करने पड़ते हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि सुहेब को कंटिन्यू रख सकते थे, जिस तरीके से बॉल मुश्किलात पैदा कर रहे थे वो दोनों बैट्समैन के लिए, और प्रेशर को, क्योंकि ये 6वां ओवर है और बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट ओवर होता है ये पावर प्ले का।
ये अक्सर देखा गया है कि इस 6ठे ओवर में आकर ज़्यादा अटैक करते हैं बैट्समैन, ख़ासतौर पर उस वक्त जब पहले 5 ओवर्स में रन बनाने की औसत बहुत ज़्यादा ना हो। रफी तुली बॉलिंग की है सेंट्रल पंजाब के बॉलर्स ने पहले 5 ओवर्स में।
बॉलिंग तो अच्छी हो ही रही है, लेकिन बलूचिस्तान की बैट्समैनों को सोचना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि उन्होंने इस रन, जो भी ये रन्स करते हैं, इनको डिफेंड करना, और जैसे ड्यू पड़ जाती है अगर ये बड़ा टोटल करने में कामयाब ना हुए तो मुश्किल हो जाएगी सेकंड टाइम इनके लिए।
लेकिन ये दोनों बैट्समैन ख़ासतौर पर उवैस ज़िया में ये खूबी है कि वो किसी भी वक्त मेकअप कर सकते हैं। ये गेंदें जो डॉट जा रही हैं, इनकी चौके छक्के लगाने की अहलियत है। T20 स्पेशलिस्ट हैं उवैस ज़िया, 16 साल से खेलते चले आ रहे हैं।
ये ओवर में 1 से 2 बाउंड्रीज लगाना ज़रूरी होंगी ताकि ये पावर प्ले को अच्छा फिनिश कर सकें।
अच्छा डिफ्लेक्ट किया, स्क्वायर लेग पर फील्डर हैं, वो कट ऑफ करेंगे। अच्छी फील्डिंग ज़फ़र गौहर की, पिछले मैच में अच्छा स्पेल भी किया था ज़फ़र ने। कुछ एहसान आदिल की बात करते हैं, 2015 का वर्ल्ड कप खेले थे पाकिस्तान के लिए, टेस्ट क्रिकेट भी खेली हुई है, और आप तो इनको बहुत करीब से जानते हैं, आपकी क्रिकेट क्लब से खेलते हैं मॉडल टाउन से। एहसान आदिल, कुछ बताइए इनके मुतालिक।
बिल्कुल बड़े प्रॉमिसिंग बॉलर हैं, लेकिन कुछ लास्ट साल 2 साल से उस तरीके से परफॉर्म नहीं कर सके जिस तरह की इनसे तवक्को की जा रही थी। जिस तरह ये वर्ल्ड कप खेले, जिसके बाद टेस्ट क्रिकेट खेले, तो उस तरह एक्सेल नहीं कर पाए अपने कैरियर में। ये अच्छा बॉल ये, और कामरान अकमल मिस कर गए इसको। और ये
लाइन पर देखना ये है कि आया फील्डर ने इतनी ज़्यादा फंबलिंग कर दी थी रिजवान हुसैन ने कि वो बाउंड्री नहीं बचा सके। टेलीविज़न अंपायर से पूछ रहे हैं ज़मीर हैदर, टीवी अंपायर आज की शाम मुकर्रर किया गया है फैसल खान आफरीदी को। वो भर वक्त पहुँच गए थे, वहाँ देखना है कि गेंद क्या इनके रास्ते में तो नहीं थी, लगता है कि नहीं थी, बच गए। बच गए हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद फिर गेंद को पीछे हटाना पड़ा। यही अंपायर को दोबारा देखना पड़ेगा।
दूसरे एंगल से ज़्यादा शायद अंदाज़ा हो सके कि बॉल स्कर्टिंग से लगी है या नहीं। अच्छी एफर्ट थी रिजवान की तरफ से, देखते हैं वो कितने हद तक कामयाब हुए इसमें।
ये पहली बार तो वो गेंद के साथ राब्ते में नहीं थे, और ये दूसरी बार अंपायर को देखना होगा। और अगर सामने के एंगल से हम देख सकें तो फिर शायद अंदाज़ा हो। यहाँ पर जो स्कर्टिंग है वो डिस्टर्ब नहीं हो रही, तो ये एक क्लू मिल सकता है टेलीविजन अंपायर फैसल अफरीदी को कि ये बाउंड्री नहीं।
बिल्कुल, अगर और एंगल बाउंड्री ना दी जाए, क्योंकि